Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM, brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this third Saturday, November the 21st. Wow, time is flying. It's just hard to believe. It seems like it was just yesterday that we were talking about other things in the hot summer months, and now it's time to talk not only duck hunting with our two co-hosts, Frank Barton and John Gordon, which we will do throughout today's show. But Frank and John, you guys are in a blind this morning, but I'm going to talk a little bit of deer hunting right now with a young man who's been part of the Tennessee Wildlife Federation, I guess, since 2008. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing by now. I think he does, because he deals with a program that really is important at this time of the year, and I think even more important with what we're going through as far as trying to feed people in a trying time, and that's Matt Simcox. He is with the Tennessee Wildlife Federation as their Hunters for Hungry manager. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning, Larry.
So what's the challenge this year, guy? I know you've been doing this since 2011. We've had
it's been a while. It's the program's it's over 20 years old, and I've been managing it and coordinating it for over half of its life here in Tennessee. So this year it's more important than ever for hunters to donate, because we are dealing with the COVID. And
yes.
What people don't realize is a lot of people are out of work. A lot of the food pantries that we service are lacking their volunteers that normally come in.
Yes.
So we've been told all over Tennessee that the meat, especially the meat shortage in the grocery stores. I mean, if you've tried to buy ground beef lately, you understand.
Yeah. That's why I don't buy.
This year is more important than ever.
That's why I don't buy ground beef very often. I'm living on the land when it comes to deer, but and I know Frank and John are listening in on this, and at this time of the year, I was really amazed in there, Matt, every time I see that figure that one deer can provide up to 168 meals of venison to families. One deer.
It's pretty impressive. And, Larry, from what I'm seeing from far east Tennessee, Elizabethton, all the way down to West Tennessee, these deer this year are bigger.
Yes.
They're bigger, healthier, bigger bodied deer. And so the deer that we've had donated so far are just massive deer this year. So, we may have to reevaluate those meals after the end of the season, because there's some hosses coming in.
And another thing is that we know what happened in the spring. Turkey season was an explosion. And I know as I sit here and I look back through Thursday, we had killed 53,176 deer in Tennessee. 53,000. Almost 30,000 of those were bucks, which I want people to kill more does. But we have the chance now, the opportunity with CWD, Matt, to also kill deer, not only to feed ourselves, which we do in my family, but now through this, particularly in the 11 counties under the CWD, can actually kill deer that's going to go up on the board to help somebody have a better Thanksgiving.
Absolutely, and that's something that we're just encouraging hunters this weekend. Today, if you harvest one and looking for something to do with it,
yes.
All of our processors we work with are listed on our website, and we just plead with you, please donate this year, because we need it this year more than ever.
And that website is what again?
It's tnwf.org.
That's simple,
go
folks.
to there.
Yes.
And click on Hunters for the Hungry, find a processor, and we've got a really cool virtual map that will show all the locations.
And there's more than 60 of these processors, folks, around the state, and I know there's several in West Tennessee. that take part in this program. And what you've also done here is talk about they can donate it in whole or part, and all the participating processors in the state are funded. Now, what does that mean?
That's right. That's right. We've come a long way in the last 20 years. We're trying not to turn any deer hunters away that want to get involved and help out. And
yes.
So, we raise funding through private sectors, through different grants and that kind of thing. And the whole idea is to not turn any deer away.
That's amazing. And the process, the way it goes, I know we'll get into this. There is some competition still in this thing. I know that. And we could talk about that on a later show probably. But so if you kill a deer today, which I hope some people do, and they take it to the processor that's on your list, what do? They tell the processor, hey, I'm donating. How does that work?
Well, we ask that everyone field dresses. If you don't field dress the deer, then there could be a charge at the processor. But it's real simple, Larry. All you have to do is tag that deer, tag before you drag,
yes,
and drive it to one of our processors and simply tell them you want to donate it. And you'll fill out a little form. You'll get a receipt for your donation of that deer, and you drive away. It's as simple as we can get it.
And then they get the deer to you? Is that the way it works? I mean,
yeah. So, we work with hunger relief organizations all over Tennessee.
Uh-huh.
We work with Mid-South Food Bank. We work with churches, children's homes.
Yeah.
You name it, we work with it. If they're a nonprofit organization or a church that's feeding people, we want to put some meat in their hands to hand out.
Well, it's pretty amazing. And like I said, we've already topped 50,000 since bow season opened, and I know today officially opens the rifle season for the whole state. We've been able to kill deer here in the 11 CWD unit counties since November the 7th. But I noticed that Fayette County's already topped 1,000. Hardeman's right at 1,000. Montgomery, which always has a bunch of deer killed, almost 1,500 deer. So I think we're on a pace to have a record year, folks. And so why not take advantage? And the TWRA wants you to kill these antlerless deer. They want you to get those extra bucks and incentive and things along that line. And here, go to tnwf.org. Click on the link right there. We've got it on lroutdoors.com, and it just goes. So what's your goal this year? What would you like to see?
Well, last year we came in a little over 2,800 deer. We had 140,000 pounds donated.
Golly.
I'm thinking this year we're going to top 3,000 deer, and I'd really like it to see us as the volunteer state. I'd love to see us hit that 150,000 mark, because we are in terrible times right now with COVID-19 across the state, and it's people pulling together to get through this. And by simply donating a deer, you are literally going to help a lot of people with just that one deer.
And I know you guys hear stories about people, I think Tiny Tim, the big turkey came in with Ebenezer, finally gave the big turkey. Here's a chance, folks. You can be the happy Scrooge and bring in that deer roast, whatever it might be.
Oh, and absolutely. And we will never know how many people we are feeding. And that one meal could really make a difference in someone's life this holiday season.
All right, Frank, you guys have been listening to this. John Gordon, I know you deal with Ducks Unlimited and all the great charity work you guys do. How about this program, John?
Well, it's fantastic. I mean, the fact that hunters can give back to people in need is just a fantastic deal.
Well, and Frank, Arkansas has the same program probably, through many associations. You can go to the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, afgc.org, and see what programs they have there. But, Frank, I know there's a lot of empty food pantries at this time, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. And Arkansas does have a similar program, and you can go to the Arkansas Game and Fish site and get more information on it. Programs like that just do a tremendous service to our communities.
Well, Matt, I appreciate your service. I know you guys, folks, this is the guy that was there when the Scholastic Clay Target program started. That's out of it. It's exploded. And I appreciate what you guys at the Tennessee Wildlife Federation do too. Matt, thank you for being with us. And again, folks, tnwf.org. Find out all about it. Thank you, Matt. All right, buddy.
Thanks a lot, Larry.
All right.
Good luck, everyone, today and this weekend.
All right, thank you. Matt Simcox. All right, let's take a break, come back, and we're going to talk rabbits. Oh, I love to talk rabbits. We'll be right back.